Welcome back to the yours truly DKC kitchen. We are recording this video in Tobago, and this channel is about showcasing the Tobago lifestyle, including vlogs, cooking videos, interviews, and everything Tobago. So if it's your first time, please consider subscribing, like the video, and leave a sweet comment. Enjoy. Let's do this. In this video, we are making jacket potatoes. Jacket potatoes. Yes, guys, we are making jacket potatoes. Guys, if you take this to an event, you are going to turn eyes. People are going to say, wow, that looks good. And listen to me, the smell, when the smell hit them, guys, they will love you for it. So let's see if we can make jacket potatoes. Our budget is $150 TT. In this recipe, we are using potatoes that are to be scrubbed, rinsed thoroughly, and cut in half. All right, I'm cutting in half because these are large potatoes and I have a very short time. I'm going to be using carrots as well to add some nutritive value. Onions, 2 very large onions. I have 1 egg remaining. Eggs are optional, but I'm adding that 1 egg. Cheese, green seasoning, rosemary, black pepper, Mr. Dash, Himalayan salt. And this time I'm adding turkey bacon. And of course, once I'm including cheese, I am including mustard. All right, so let's see how this will come together, guys. Yeah, so we're washing them potatoes. We're washing them real good, scrubbing them. Guys, use something to scrub the potatoes. Don't just use your hand, right? You don't want no soil going into your pot. Now, if your potato is small, you don't need to cut it first. But if your potatoes are big, I would recommend that you cut them in order to reduce the length of time needed to boil those potatoes, right? So you're making sure you cut them in half, put them in the pot, nice clean water, and you put them to boil. You're boiling until they are completely cooked, but still firm. You don't want it to be too soft and mashing up on you. Remember, you're going to have to manipulate that potato after. All right, so let's keep it going. Now we have our potatoes boiling in the water. We are going to add a little bit of regular iodized salts. Nice. And we are covering so that it allows it the opportunity to cook faster. So how you all going? How you all going today? Are you all struggling today like me? Yeah, today is that one of those days. One of those struggling to get through these. This is a day when you have to do a lot of deep breathing. I'm trying to be intentional about breathing deeply. Right, so while the potatoes are boiling, I'm going to set another pot for boiling the carrots, okay? Using another pot for boiling the carrots. These carrots look fresh and nice, very nice. Sorry for the noise. So today I'm using 12 large potatoes. I would call these large carrots, so it's 6 carrots. So 1 carrot would be in 2 potatoes. So that tells you it's going to be a very nutrient-rich chocolate potato. All right, so these are Alright, I would scrape these after I've boiled them. And remember, when we're boiling the carrots, we're boiling them firm. Let me go put them across. Okay. Guys, look at how big this onion is compared to my hand. It's a huge onion. So now we're going to just peel these and prep these to be chopped in the mini chopper. This feels like a cricket ball. It's bigger than a cricket ball, actually. So I wouldn't peel. I peeled two of them, but I will not cut them up until I'm ready to ting, because I don't want that onion burning my eyes. Right. So now that I'm finished with this stage, I'm going to be adding all of these peels to be discarded in the bush outside. When I talk about the bush outside, this is what I mean. Alright, so right now the dry season coming in, so you're realizing that it's not as bushy, but guys, when you see it's rainy season, you can't walk through there easy. Yeah, so sometimes depending on if it's not much stuff. Yeah. So the cheese is finished. Now I'm going to cut my bacon bits. My bacon, turkey bacon. This is a turkey bacon. It is actually strips. So what I'm going to do is to cut them into strips, and we're gonna lay them on a tray to be air fried. We want them to be crispy or even more or less toasted dry. I don't know if that makes any sense. So crispy to the point where they can be crushed into like flakes. See how it's crispy? So our potatoes are ready. Perfect. Let's check our carrots. Nice, carrots are perfect. So I'm choosing to mix all of the ingredients in my cake mixer bowl using the cake mixer. So I'm adding the cheese. I'm adding the turkey. Right. And I'm setting this aside. I'll be adding the 1 egg. Seasoning. Mustard, honey mustard, rosemary, black pepper, I'm going to mini chop the carrots and the onions and add it to the bowl. Ooh, this carrots are hot. Nice. Carrots were boiled much softer than I planned, but it's okay. Right, so now what I'm going to be doing is scooping out the center of the potatoes one by one. I'm using a big spoon, so it is going to give me a more smoother, neater scoop. Right, so that's one. Sorry for the noise. These potatoes boiled really good. These jacket potatoes are really lovely items to take to a party, because one, is easy to share, pretty easy. I think it will be enjoyed by young and old alike. This potato broke in half, but I'll see if I can still. I may need to tighten. Okay, I'll improvise something there. That part of the potato had a black spot. So everything I bought for this 24 jacket potato box I'm going to deliver costed about $150 TT. All right. Now I bought my ingredients in a supermarket or a mini mart in my community, where prices tend to be a little higher, tend to be. All right. So you could actually make this on a budget of $100 TT. All right. So you can modify, you can. This piece of cheese is 24, and I had two pieces of cheese that were like approximately the same size.
Potatoes, you may choose to not use bacon, you may choose to use chicken chunks, you may choose to use less carrots. You know, you can modify it to suit your
The only
budget.
addition to this bowl now is the onions
that you can make
the 2 large onions.
Any budgets.
All right, so let me set this bowl aside, and I'm going to set these potatoes aside.
So now we're going to chop the onions. We're chopping it not so small because we're going and put them in the mini chopper, right? So it will finish the process there for us. But if you don't have a mini chopper, cut your onions into nice small sizes according to your preference, right? Some persons don't like onions, some persons don't want to chew it. So you have to use your discretion and, you know, chop your onions to what you think is the best for whoever you're going to serve them to. All right. If you're serving me, guys, I love onion. You could leave onion chunks. It doesn't matter me. I love onion. Notice the mixture is still chunky, but it's just that the ingredients haven't completely been mixed. Guys, this texture right here is quite fine. You can actually stop the mixer and finish incorporating it for yourself. But I intended to show you all the very smooth consistency method, right? So you are going to be mixing it until it is completely smooth. All right, so you can compare between how I did it in the previous video when I did it chunky. Then you would have seen in the beginning of this one it was less chunky, and this one gives you a more smoother consistency. There is no wrong or right in this matter.
Right, so I'm going to be adding a tip more rosemary, some salt.
Making a smooth filling allows you to use a piping bag.
And salt.
And since that is my intention, I am making it very smooth. All right, check out how I use the piping
And
bag.
a
You'll be
little
seeing that
tip
coming
of
up
sugar.
next. Guys, like the video, please. Have you shared it? Have you subscribed?
Just a little.
All right, feel free. You are invited to join my membership. You are invited to support me by sending super chats, super stickers, super thanks. Guys, if there's any way you want to support content creators, we always appreciate. All right, so
what I'm going to be doing is piping.
We are almost there.
The mixture. Into the potato shells. Guys, outside is so hot and inside is hot too. All right, so I'm going to refill the piping bag. This mixture is more smooth compared to the last one. Remember I said you could make it smooth, you could make it chunky. The oven is currently preheating. So I'm going to make sure I fill, and if there's any extra I will just top up until the end all the mixture is finished. Guys, it tastes very yummy. From the taste of the mixture, you would know how the finished product would come out. Alright, so we go in again.
also note that when you make a smooth filling for jacket potatoes, you should do this only when you have sufficient cooling time before serving, because when this comes out of the oven, any movement can destabilize your jacket potatoes. All right,
You
when
know
you
I like
make
to
it
grate my
chunky,
cheese
even if
directly
it's
onto the top.
extremely hot, it doesn't move. All right, so you are doing the smooth method when you have sufficient time for cooling before serving or before transportation. Like if you are moving it from your home to an event, it's like you don't want to move these potatoes when they are hot.
Okay, because this one have a lot more space, I need to get the potatoes closer together to avoid the cheese from
Yours truly, DKC.
Road to 5,000.
Yours truly, DKC.